Been divorced for 26 years now. So I've been waiting patiently for my mate. However, I can't.
26 years of you have been waiting. It's like standing on the corner where bus stops where buses don't run, waiting for a bus to come by. How does that even make sense? It's like waiting in the house for a job to come knocking at your door. What is wrong with people, man?
Seem to hear. So I don't know if God has been sending them to me because I'm very, very meticulous about who I let in my circle.
And you
So you're asking people a question as if they really know what the hell they talking about. How would these people know what a God is telling you if God telling you something personally? How would they know? Do y'all really be thinking about what y'all asking people as if they really know? How would they know? If God's supposedly telling you, how would they know what God's telling you? How they can't even tell you what God's telling you? They're going to freestyle this one. Watch.
know what? The way you started this lets me know there's a guard up somewhere. Sometimes when we've been waiting for so long, we'll wait for the perfect package. And we ain't gonna get that package that we necessarily want with every perfect thing. Like sometimes God will send the right person for you, but because they're not packaged the way you want them to be, you'll avoid that. What is...
So why wouldn't God tell her that's the package that he's sending her? If we talking about God sending you somebody, why wouldn't God tell her that's what I sent you? If she asking for something.
this waiting actually look like?
Minding my business and staying out of God's way.
No, you staying out of everybody's way. Okay, I don't even know what that means. Staying out of God's way. How does that make sense? That's what the church did to people, to black women. That's what it did. Instead of you going to get something, you prayed for it. Just like you gave them your rent bill and you gave them your light and gas bill, then you prayed for it the next week. That's what y'all did. Oh.
I mean, I go to work, I go to church,
And
I'm home.
You making this real easy.
Well, didn't I just say that? I ain't even know. I ain't watched this. I didn't watch this. I ain't even know that she go to church. I didn't even know. Just a common church looker.
Okay. Faith and participation.
Yes, ma'am.
You can't pray for the harvest without planting the seeds.
Done that.
Don't sound like you have. I can have faith.
What does that mean?
And wait on God. But what am I giving God to do? What work? What is God able to work with? Because what we tend to do in these waiting seasons is we just get lazy. We get passive and we say, this person should come to me. But you're not in the environments for a person to be able to find you. You say you work, go home and stuff like that. What environments are you actually in for people to see who you actually are?
She in the church. Okay? Churches told women, all women, to pray for everything. Don't go get it. Pray for your light and gas bill. Pay for your rent. Pray for your man, even though the pastor your man and the house of Christ is your man. Pray for everything that you already had and you gave it up and went to the church. Now these women sitting here looking 70 years old, still praying. It made a lot of y'all crazy or illogical. Oh my God.
What work are we actually giving God? We can't be passive with God. So I can have faith in God, but faith without works is
dead.
Okay, so I can
counter that. Work without faith works. You ain't got to pray for it. You can go out here and just get it. Most people that go get it don't pray for nothing. They just go get it. And they might say they prayed later on, but you could work hard and go get something and you ain't got to pray for it. You can pray for something hard and never get it. Period. You can pray for anything and it ain't coming knocking at your door. So what you praying for, you can just go get it. Tomorrow, pray without works. Prayer without works doesn't work. Work without prayer works. Okay?
have faith in God, but there is some work and some partnership that has to be here as well. So if I'm praying to God for a partner, what am I doing to be able to be open to said partner? We can't be lazy when it comes to God. Now, this is the time for you. Maybe you can go in and ask God for a different strategy because your strategy is not working.
Apparently,
What does that mean? Y'all not even giving her genuine good advice. You just freestyle. I said it before I even heard. For a different strategy. You got to physically go out here and just meet somebody. Then you got to be aware of what you look like. For real. Are they really attracted to you? What do you look like? Oh my God.
it's really not. I'm just being
I
honest.
said
It's
she
just
was
really
freestyling.
not.
She just lost.
I know.
But for 26, I really do believe that there is a guard that you have placed up. Because in 26 years, a lot of times people's hearts become hardened over time. Especially when you date and you date and you date and you're not getting the person that you want. And you said these are some good catches. What if God...
Because she's probably comparing him to her husband. Okay? So then nobody's gonna never match up to what she had. We don't know what that was, but most likely it seemed like that's all she really knew. She been by herself for so long. I will guarantee you, she's very stale. She don't really know how to get along with a man. She will have to adjust a lot in her life. At this age, she's not gonna be able to do that. She's gonna be very dry and stale. She ain't gonna be able to know how to get along with nobody. She's not. She been by herself for so long. Keep a dog by itself without neutering it, spading it for, I say, 8 years. Most likely you bring another dog in there, it's not going to want it there at all. Humans, we're like that. We ain't no different. We've been living by ourselves for so long. We don't want nobody coming in our sanctuary changing nothing. You've been by yourself for too long. I don't think you'll ever be able to get along with nobody else. Just what I think.
God truly did deliver the gift to the front door. And you denied the gift. Because I know an invitational God. He will give you the invitation. Did you open the invitation? Because he ain't invasive.
No, he's not.
He's invitational. So how many times did God give you an invitation and you closed the door?
Probably quite a few times.
Okay.
What does that mean? How if this was true, why didn't God specifically tell her what he was doing? She's freestyling, just making stuff up as she go. Like I just said, she's freestyling it. She's just saying stuff. There's nothing really real. She's not being logical at all. Being logical is telling her, you got to get out here on a date market and go find somebody. And he might not look as good as you think he gonna look because you older and you don't look that good either. How about that? That's what she should have told her. You gotta get out here in a regular setting, maybe a grocery store, maybe a little sports bar, maybe, you know what I'm saying, somewhere where people are. Period. That's the only way you're gonna be able to meet somebody. Ain't nobody knocking at your door. Maybe it's one of your neighbors who by himself. Maybe you think you too good. Maybe you just an old cranky lady to everybody and nobody wants to be around you. Maybe it's that. Because most likely we see a lot of those. Not just cranky ladies, old cranky people. That's it, man. Ain't nobody sending nothing your way. If you don't get out here and go try to get it, you ain't gonna get it. Ain't job ain't knocking on your door. Money ain't knocking on your door. People ain't knocking on your door to try to get with you. Especially if you ain't youthful and you ain't beautiful, it ain't gonna happen. And I'm talking about for a man or a woman. You a fat old broke man sitting in the house, ain't got nothing. Ain't nobody coming to look for him. So you ain't no different. I ain't saying you broke, but I'm just saying. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. K-Maurice.